gotta be quiet so the dog next door doesn't bark. The dog next door is a maniac, and I don't want it to bark. I can't stop it from barking. It's crazy. The crazy amount that dog barks is insane. Okay, let's see if this is working. This is the killer bee cam. This is the legit killer bee cam. There we go. There's the killer bee cam. Oops. There we go. There's the killer bee cam. There we go. We have it. We have it going down. Cool. We got the killer bee cam on the cam. If you guys want to take a look at those killer bees, oh, they're living right outside my front door, and they look at me every time I walk out. And quite frankly, I'm not bothered by them a bit. So I'm just gonna go about my daily business here. Nice. Curtis, can you hear me? Yeah, so I have a lav now. I mean, I've had a lav, I just never been able to figure out how to make it work with my Samsung A15. So I have the phone set up there. I have the phone set up there with the lav plugged in. And I'm experimenting with audio off the camera. Cool. Can you hear that massively frustrating dog barking in the background? The bees are nothing. It's the dog that's obnoxious, you see? It's the dog that's the problem. Man, I just go on YouTube and I start looking at stuff and I get distracted because because YouTube's so fascinating. There's so many. I thought I had this. See, the thing is that these wasps are like particularly unfazed. They don't seem to have any issue with me poking around. This phone is about 6 inches away from the nest, and they don't seem to be bothered in any way, which is quite literally insane. Liam, thank you. I am having a pretty good day. It's Friday. Let's get some bees in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Let's blow this chat up with some bees. How do we get some bees in the chat? Let me search the emojis. There we go. Yeah, I'm blowing it up with some bees. I just want to watch them do their thing. This is like one of those live bee cams you might find out on the internet. And they quite literally do not care about my existence. Orarat wants to go ahead and eat these guys. Go Birds. Yes. You know what? It's very interesting that it's warm day, so the wasps are very active, but they did not. I think that might be the queen that we're looking at right here. Can we get some bees in the chat? Let's blow this thing up. Bees, bees, bees. I think that's the queen you see right in front of you. I don't know much about these bees other than they live right outside my door. And they don't bother me at all. Should I just pop the whole thing in my mouth? Should I pop the whole thing in my mouth like a one big Mac? Because at night we'll still be up there and they'll all just be huddled in a mass and they'll all be not frozen, but they won't be moving in any way. And it's very interesting. And they are big. It's not cool at all. It's probably, let me talk. My local temperature is local temperature 78 degrees. Hornets Everlast believes they are hornets. Let's get some hornets in the chat. Orat thinks they're wasps. Yeah, they might be. It's crazy because, okay, so the one on the bottom right is like their protector, or the one kind of right in the middle is like their protector. Put a gasoline over the nest. What would that do? What does the gasoline do? Kill them? I guess I could. I was thinking about putting a jar over them and seeing what happens next. I don't know what to do. 18 hornets. Everlast says they're hornets. They're only going to get bigger, stronger. Oh, they'll just fall into the gasoline. Should I kill these? Are these bad for me? Is this something I should... should I be killing these? Like the stream if I should kill them. Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat to let them live. Skulls in the chat to let them die. Unalive them is what we're going to call that. We're going to call that unaliving. Unaliving the chat. We got a SWAT team in the chat, guys. Attack helicopter. That's gonna cost me a bit. That's gonna cost me a bit. Touch the nest. Just the nest? Go birds? Are you telling me just the nest? Not the bees, but the nest. Go birds, I will do it for $10. Go birds, if you put $10, I'll touch the nest. I will. I will, I'll touch the nest. I'm not afraid of these bees. I've made friends with the bees, Curtis. What, will they come after me? Will they recognize my face? Will they recognize my smell? $9.99. Did I just get negotiated down? I'm right. Oh, they'll go after me? Oh, shit. Well, I don't want them to go after me. Sub 100. Everlast will sub 100 if I eat the whole freaking nest. I am not going to eat the nest. These are my friends now. Wait till sunset. Talix, that's when they go to bed. They're really active. The thing is that I think if I'm looking in there correctly, if you look at the top cells here, I have been stung. Oh, okay. So if one feels threatened, they're going to release some sort of chemical, and it's going to trigger the rest of them to get me. That is concerning because I live here and I don't want them to really turn me into an enemy. Armando wants me to clap my hands by the necks. Grab the queen with my bare hand and assert your dominance. Name the bees. Every dollar gets the name of bee. You can send it to Venmo or PayPal or Cash App. You guys can name the bees. You have no friends, cause you're mine. Mine. Am I gonna do the gasoline kill? No, I don't think so. So there's a concern that these are hornets or wasps. They're not bees. That's what people are saying in the chat. Well, go birds. You said you gotta pay up first. I'm not gonna touch the nest without cash in hand. I'm not a friggin' lunatic here. So they got these. Will they 100% bite? I don't know. Wasps. Okay, so they're wasps. Yeah, you gotta send that thing first, or else I'm not touching it. And I believe you, go birds. It's just you know, it's when the peach meets the pudding. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll quite frankly, I don't really want to touch the freaking nest. Can't you put some smell on your arm and they'll think you're a queen? I think so. Get rid of these European wasps. Oh, Armando, so you're saying that these are invasive and these are not good. Do they eat bees? Are we learning about the bees today? Are they going to eat the good bees and delete the bad bees uh, from existence? Because I don't want that either. Hornet's nest wasp. Okay, so we don't like them. So at some point, we may have to do the gasoline trick, and I'm not. And, depending on how many we name, I'll have to save some for later. We'll have to figure out how to tie a little string around them, and then, get them to, we'll walk them like little dogs. I don't know. Araz, I don't know. I never asked, to be honest. It never quite mattered to me whether or not the bees that live outside my apartment happen to prefer the stinger or the honey, European wasp. I think technically they're invasive, but they've been in North America for so long that nobody's going to be able to get rid of them. Oh, I see what. Yeah, you're right. I vote bees. I'm voting bees in the chat, everybody. I'm voting bees in the chat. We're running up this likes. We're getting bees in the chat. How come I can't? I search bees. Oh, there we go. Throw some wasp spray on them. I've seen the wasp spray at the store, and it has like this really great like projectile stream that gets the wasps exactly where you want them. I'm not really sure where exactly these. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter who they're sleeping with. It's who they eat with that I care about. Lady falls in love with a bee. Well, I mean, I'm susceptible. Pheromones can be a very strong thing. The chemical attraction between man and bee cannot be understated. I will say this: they are much more active when I'm not there setting up a camera and looming over them. Because I don't know if you guys know this, the camera doesn't set itself up. I was on a ladder, putting a camera in there. Ooh, they are getting feisty, aren't they? What are they doing up there? They are getting really aggravated with each other. See them up on the left? What's going on? And I will have to probably adjust this camera at some point. So GoBirds is probably going to get their wish whether they pony up or not, but they are getting feisty. They're getting aggro. It's 78 degrees, so the bees are definitely active. Araz, they are probably yellow jackets, hornets, wasps. They're getting all charged up over and over again. That's right. They're not the bees that lose their stinger. These guys can get really crazy mad. So we're going to get a next generation of European wasps here, and we're going to be fueling the next generation of invasives, aggro. I mean, look, at some point, everybody has to understand that these will probably get the hose. Oh, those are definitely little capsules filled with eggs or larvae or something. They've got about 15 or 20 already stuffed in there. And I don't know if I can tell. If you can't really see it right now because I think one of the bees is covering it. But at the top there, it looks like there might be like a little egg deposited in those cells, but they're not covered. So I don't know if they didn't get fertilized or if they are having issues. But I actually don't know quite a bit about bees. I was studying bees for a while to try to make a video about them because I made a couple of videos about bugs. I was just curious about bugs, so I went ahead and looked at different bugs, slugs, I read about slugs. I read about what else did I read about? I read about slugs. I read about I can't remember exactly what I studied, but bros, edging. It's getting edgy. The bees. I'm gonna have to move the camera. That's for sure. I'm gonna have to go back out there and move the phone so that I can make sure they stay until in the middle center of the frame. You know, gotta show trust. Go Birds thinks that we're building a high trust society here, which I totally respect. After all, what I'm hearing is Go Birds wants me to touch the nest, but everybody in the freaking chat says that they're going to come after me. Gabagool, this channel is kind of a comedy vibes channel. I haven't really mastered the art of format yet. I have not done I haven't created a formula. So we're watching Bees edge. But Jason is actually right. Hey, what we're going to do is, Curtis, I think, might have helped put me into this headspace. I think I'm going to do a live stream, like, let's just do a reaction of that Talk to a podcast. I've seen some clips of it now, and it's fine. I think I'm ready to watch some episodes and give my honest and unfiltered feedback as I limp through that experience. Buy some Prime. That's the drink from the guy from the Japanese forest, isn't it? Janosh does not think I should touch it. Go Birds is not only allowing me to believe that the offer is real, but maybe even understated. What do you all think? They have gone into the holes. They don't live in the holes, Orat, as far as I understand. Clem believes that the firearms, but they don't know that I have the bug assault rifle. Gabagool, and you can check out Gabagool, you can check, and everybody else, of course, as well. You can check out the videos that I post, and if you don't like what I post, it's not going to get better. So if you don't like what I post, you are very welcome to unsubscribe if you don't want that stuff polluting your feed. I try to go live at least once a week. I'm working on an edit of the live I did last week because it was kind of fun. Out on Hollywood Boulevard, I was just interviewing people, and it might become a regular thing. People seem to enjoy it, and I'm just trying to figure out what type of videos I make after that. You get the vibes of what I'm doing right now. I'm just testing out this microphone. Go Birds just upped the offer to $20 to touch the freaking nest. Kidding me, but on spec. That's called on spec. The money's not in my hand. I'll put it back. I'll put the money back. Yeah, look, I don't know if she is good or bad. I haven't watched it really. So I don't think she's doing the whole Haktua thing. I think she's just doing her thing and being a lady on the internet, you know? Can't blame her. Look, if someone wanted to come and make me Haktua podcast man, I'll take it. I'll take the deal. Give it up. Give me the deal. I'll do the Haktua podcast. I'll be the Haktua podcast man. Hock it to me. But yeah, this is literally just a live stream. We're just looking at the freaking bees. I found a lot of fascination in live streams like this in the past. You know, you can see open webcams. That sounds weird, but it's true. You can see open webcams out there. And Sometimes they're like field cams where the hunters have set up their cams, so you can see whatever they're looking at. Tip your finger on the edge of the nest. Go Birds just making a really compelling argument. I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what I had planned on doing. That was the intended movement. Tip of my finger, tip of the tongue, tip of the tongue, tip of the tongue, tip of the tip of toe, tip of toe. Would you just look at that? We got a wonderful little experience here. I'm just about gabagool to really summarize your question. I'm just trying to develop like a little vibe on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little silly. Yeah, the bald eagle nest is a great example, Clem. Grab the queen and run away. I'll run away into my house and build my own little wasp colony. I'm the queen now. Look at me, queen. I'm the queen now. So, yep, that's the vibe. We're setting up vibes. We're making little shorts. We're setting up vibes. We're doing lives. Lives are fun to do. I don't know what I'm doing yet here, as you will always see. I am trying out new and interesting things, in my opinion. Hey, I see it. If you're all watching on a phone, is it slipping into the weird stuff? Like, can you not see the bees anymore? I want to make sure you can see the bees. Really, this was so that I could test my microphone, and the microphone does appear to be working, and I'm very, very pleased that is the case. Access denied. Wasps and bees, as far as I can tell, are very similar, Ararat. It's so similar, in fact, that I didn't know the difference between them. I presumed that these were wasps, but I didn't think I needed to say wasp stream, killer wasp cam. I didn't think that would be any more or less interesting than killer bee stream. So I just went with bees because I think that bees are things that people recognize. These are bees, and they recognize them. But yeah, this is what we're doing. We'll probably leave this on for a little bit. I'm just doing some work around the house. See these little critters now. And I'm really happy. I'm really most pleased that my microphone is working, because that means when I go do like sort of interview stuff, live stream style, I'll be able to have better audio, because I know the last time I was doing the live stream, you couldn't really hear the people on the street because the microphone was not going into the phone. The microphone was going into a separate recording device. So I have the audio, and I'm going to edit it into a little video, but you couldn't hear it at home. Are the bees dead? No, they're not dead. They are not dead. Yeah, this is a big scam. Big scam. Down in the well is a big scam. Mr. Scam. Mr. Scam in the well, more like. Historical accuracy. Maybe what I'll do is I will go move the camera. Bcoin. Bcoin. Come on, everybody. Get the Bcoin going. Get that B money. You got to get that B money. There they are. You guys see them moving now? I think they were just in a trance. That would have been the time to get the money touch going, right? Go Birds. That would have been the time. Let me go see if I can adjust that. I'm going to adjust that. I'm going to see if I can adjust that view. If you want to name the bees, go ahead and drop $1 in the Venmo or the PayPal or the Cash App. Someone's house is on fire. You hear that? Whoa, they're flying around now. Oh my God, they're flying around. Okay, let me move them a little bit. Let me see if I can get that camera in a better position for you. Okay. Here we go. This is silly. Am I near him? No. Gabagool. Now I am. I'm right next to him now. Is that better, guys? This one is following my finger. Do you see it? Do you see him? Do you see them? Oh boy. Made him mad. You saw it. You all saw it. Now, if that bird boy doesn't pay up, you're all going to his nest and making havoc. You hear that dog, by the way? You think the bees are trouble? Imagine living next to a dog that makes that noise all day long. And you might be saying to yourself, hey, down in the well, perhaps the lady that owns the dog isn't home and doesn't hear the dog barking. Would it surprise you that the lady is home and does hear the dog barking and just does nothing about it? I'm gonna get some water. Tell me if you hear the water flowing. That's not a number one. Don't think it's a number one.
There's nothing like a trip to the grocery store to remind you of vacation. We're charging $4 for the
That's a refreshing drink right there. That's a better view, isn't it? She is definitely home. Under nature conservation. Yeah, it might be. I don't think these are any, I don't think these wasps are special in any way. I think they just happen to be living under my roof. Oh, I touched it, birds. You got to go look at it. That's a legit touch. They got all upset. Tell me to remove a wasp from your property. These wasps are starting to infringe on my rights. Yeah, no, I touched it. You got to go back and look. I'll timestamp the touch just so everybody knows that I'm not a punk. I won't back down. You guys think like some streamers might be out here fronting, well, I'll touch the wasp nest. They ain't gonna touch it. They ain't gonna touch it. But your friend down the well, you know what, go birds? I gotta respect that. Janosch, you can go back. I don't remember how long ago, but it was, you know, there it is. Ooh, I'm reviewing it on my laptop. I did touch it. I got the gumption. I touched the edge, and they got all mad. Bird really is reinforcing our trust in people. Ooh, boy, that's fun. Okay, I'll make that a short. Birds are real, and Bird has now become perhaps one of my favorite new visitors. Trust in humanity. Birds are real. Look at that. Well, I appreciate that, birds. Would you like to name one of these creatures? A deal is a deal, and I want to make sure I give you extra value for your buck. So go ahead and pick one of them out, and we'll name them. Valentino is a wasp-looking MNF. There's at least 10 up there. 1, 2, 3. So here's the thing that you don't see from this position is there are a collection of wasps on the top of the nest, the underneath part, in between the part that we see right now and the roof that I did not see until I flicked the nest, and they got a little bit agitated. So there is that, and that is a concern next time I go up there. And it's going to take, for $100, I'll flick the nest. So you take the wasps are resistors in electronics. Osama bin Stingen. Okay, that one right there. That one feels like the most important one for whatever reason. That one's the one that is like the sentinel that was watching me as I approached the nest. That one's the one that's always out there when I was setting up the camera. That's the one that was eyeballing me. The other ones all kind of just sit in the back of the nest there. It's probably for like thermal regulation. They're probably back there trying to stay cool. And $100 to flip the nest. Yeah, I'll get what I'm gonna flick it, give it a flick, like a finger flick. I ain't flipping the nest. I mean, if I happen to flip it in the process of flicking it, that's just the way it goes. But yeah, we can do that. Flick that nest, bing, bang, bang. I mean, I'm not trying to develop a bee venom allergy at any point in time in my life. But I think that getting stung a dozen times is one way to do it. Procrastination. Bee-crastination. Oh, 50 ohm. So this is welcome to Down in the Wells bee watch killer bee cam. For those of you who are new here, this is a new stream. I haven't done it before, but maybe we will. Thanks, Landon. Appreciate it. Hope you like the channel. If you don't like the channel, you're always welcome to unsubscribe. It's totally okay with me. I appreciate everybody who supports this channel in every single way, and most importantly, watching and enjoying the videos that I make. That's the most important thing. That is really important, because if you don't enjoy or watch the videos, it's pointless to subscribe. Because then you're just going to be getting me in your feed, and that is annoying if you don't like me. But this is the very first bee cam I've done. If we like this, we can go back to the bee cam. It's a really easy afternoon stream to just set up and do. Now that I've figured out how to set up the phone up there to be the camera, it wasn't easy because I was doing it in a dumb way, and then I figured out the smart way to do it. So I had a series of clamps and a tripod, and it was really dumb. If you would have seen me doing it, you would have every one of you would have taken your view and your subscription away. But now that I've got it up there, I did it in a very smart way, and I'm very, very pleased with the way that I have it set up now. So sometimes most things are trial and error, and you really don't know what you're going to do until you fail at it a couple times, and then you figure out, like, this is the way to do it. Wow, Go Birds. Oh my gosh, Go Birds is really, truly, truly coming through in big fashion, naming the whole colony. That is outstanding. Go Birds is 100% legit and real. I felt you had it in you, and I just really had to build it up in me. It was a me thing, not a you thing, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad we both took risks in that situation. Gotta say, let's get big bees in the chat let's get a bird in the chat, please. Can we get birds in the chat, please? Can everybody just drop some birds in the chat now on behalf of our friend Go Birds? I really, really do appreciate that. And we got to get maybe we have to get Go Birds a turd. What do you think? A bee turd? We got to get the bird a turd. Go Birds, if you email downonthewell.com, downonthewell@gmail.com, an address to send a hand-drawn turd to, I'll send it. It doesn't have to be your address. You can send it to your ex-wife or whatever, your school principal, high school principal, or the band teacher that held you back. Hand-drawn turd, probably embellished with a bee or something stuck in it. Downonthewell@gmail.com. Go Birds. That's for you, supporter of the damn channel. What does a turd look like? It's kind of brown and it's got some lumps on it, and I don't have any photos of any right now on me because I've sent them all out. But yeah, it looks like that. Thank you, Alan. Birdger. What's a turd even? Oh, you're all probably deeply familiar with what the turd is. But we send them out for supporters of the channel. You can obviously, if you wanted to donate to the channel, it's helpful because you know, time is money, money's time, and YouTube is on the internet, as they say. But it's a fun little thing we discovered because we started doing these little streams where I would doodle, we used to draw these little doodles. There's some doodle streams up there. A short or two or three have been about the doodles, and there was and I've sent them out for supporters of the channel because it's kind of funny to send pictures of poo in the mail. Ghosted Soul is lost because they're looking at a bee's nest and we're talking about sending poop in the mail. And that's honestly this channel in a nutshell. So if that doesn't scare you away or turn you off immediately, then this channel might be of a curiosity to you. If it's not, you're not going to want it showing up in your notifications, showing up in your live stream. Thank you, Curtis. Appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and pin it. Can we see one? Yes. Well, there is a short that I posted probably 2 weeks ago of at least one or two that I sent in the mail already, actually. So if you look at my shorts feed, you'll see the one. It says like, yeah, but I like yours better. Yeah, they look. They're custom turds. You know, the folks who wanted them, we came up with it in a moment's notice, and decided we were just gonna start putting little hand-drawn colored pencil poos on little 3x4, 4x5, 4x6 cards, and slapping some postage on them. We've sent them around the world. I think we've sent it to the UK. We sent them to New Zealand. These poos are getting around. These poos, they are getting around. And that's what we do. So this is a bee nest that's right outside my door. So I'm looking at this bee nest and I see it every day. And Landon, I didn't know what that meant, so you didn't have to retract it anyways. But more to life than a wasp poo? No. That's all there is. It's wasp. Give me wasp poo, or give me Dearth. Fred Dearth. Beehive incoming. Send them in. Send in the hive. Oh, all good, Landon. I didn't know. I thought it might have been in a language that I didn't understand. Oh, are you saying that that the chat itself was nonsense because you were cleaning the screen? It doesn't matter anyways. It's gone now. And we're not upset about it. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Hey, did you guys see that the Insane Clown Posse made an endorsement? That's wild, isn't it? I'm not trying to get into politics. It was just very surprising to see the Insane Clown Posse and getting involved. Most importantly, because I have an Insane Clown Posse mashup T-shirt that I will probably show one day. I'll put it up on the what's up? Anything? I will put the Insane Clown Posse Simpsons mashup T-shirt on the. I'll make a video about him one time, and then I'll put it in. Maybe I'll make a store of handmade Juggalo Simpsons mashup shirts. It's like a Sideshow Bob Juggalo Clown Hatchet Man mashup. It doesn't make sense until you see it. You would definitely you'll see it in my you'll see it in my videos pop up every once in a while. I wear it because I like it. Juggalo Life is underrated. Juggalugga hey, Juggalugga who, Juggalugga what? Turds are all we have at the end of the day. They will be if you get one. Killer bees. Seeing is believing. Believing. If you haven't liked the stream, you can now. I think that's like a metric that YouTube prefers. It's a Friday afternoon, right? So we're all just chilling. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just chilling. I'm finishing up some work. I'm answering some emails, making sure that everything's buttoned up and squared away before the end of the day. And that's what we're doing. We're just watching these bees until something's going to die. Either it's going to be the microphone, the telephone, or it's going to be the bee colony. And once one of the things is no longer with us, well, that's the end of the stream. And the cool thing is, because I have the focus on the bees, I can feel free to move about, taking drinks of water, maybe eating some Thai food while we're all fascinated by the bees. And that's just might be what I do. I might make a salad. That might be what I do. I might make myself a little salad. Let me go ahead and move the microphone away from the salad making station so that you don't have to listen to me making the salad. Bee tending. Oh, so should I start gaslighting them a little bit? Or should I start gas cupping them a little bit? Yay! So how many do we see here? I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 in this image that we see right now. And there's got to be at least 1 or 2 on the top that we aren't seeing. And I did see some flying when I was walking out there. Hatching a plan. They got themselves a goddamn plan. Wasp you talking about? Wasp you talking about, Willis? Like the guy from Gary Coleman. I'll be back in a moment. So in just this last week, guys, in just this last week, all the three-letter names like Jobo, Whoa No, Womo No, Oh No, Rovi Woe. Just in this last week, our live streams have taken us to Dodger Stadium where we got kicked out and found free beers afterwards. Hunted down by the feds. One live stream. Another live stream took us to Hollywood Boulevard where we were asking hard-pressing, tough questions. We raised $100 and I got into a Banks fountain, fully clothed, with my suit and tie on. That was the second stream. That was 2 streams in a week. And to top it all off for this week, we've got a live B cam. So really, to borrow a phrase from anything, it could literally be anything. Which is confusing, I think, to a lot of people because they, when you go to Hank Green's channel, you want him to tell you something interesting about the world. When you go to, Jamie, whatever the guy's name's from Mythbusters, you expect him to be building little, stuff. You expect him to be building cases for his, Star Trek models or whatever. When you go to Mr. Beast, you want him to, throw a football or eat a cake or whatever Mr. Beast does, We haven't really defined our role here on the internet yet. We're into a little bit of mischief. We're not here to cause trouble. We are here to cause a little bit of mischief, though, and that does happen on these streams. We do cause a little bit of mischief. But be yourself. And no, okay, that is the most reasonable request we've had so far. And that's what we've been doing. We're trying to be pure, honey, authentic. Insectus. I'm trying to think of a good pun, and you guys are killing it. So, we be building a brand. Kerosene. Eat a Big D says, use kerosene. Yeah, we've discussed the various options of destroying these. Wasp up, Doc. That's good. I like it. Give Curtis some love in the chat. That's a good one. I like it. I mean, I like all of these. That one just took me by surprise. Using my hands. Okay. They think I should just take it out using my hands. If they were me in my place. A good thing they aren't, because my hands would be swollen. B2B marketing. This is B2B marketing. I live in the States now. Should I change name? A lot of you laugh at it, but it is name my mother gave me. Now that you live in the States, you can remove the umlaut and you'll be just fine. Believably. Unbelievable. Feed them antifreeze. Do they eat it on their own, or do I have to force feed it? Do I gotta get a tube? I've got to be free. I know that's not the song, but it sounds like it. I've got to be free. Crunchy bees in my belly. For every $10 I don't get, I eat more bees. I don't have a plan. I'm just winging it. That's not bad, right? It's not good, but it's not bad. Yeah, do you guys suppose that could I do bee smashing ASMR? What do the ladies do on YouTube? They go, "Welcome back to Down in the Wells Bee ASMR, where I'll be eating one bee at a time." That was a mukbang, a delicious mukbang. And now I'm gonna eat a second bee. I'm gonna be eating bees one by one until we get $100. Hawk tour! Wasp tour! Her net worth is about 8 or 9 bees. ASM Arby's, barbecue sauce. I don't want my ASMR BBQ sauce. You know, something like that. Guys, I concluded my series on taking bites of weird fruits and vegetables today. I think I'm done with that because I haven't found a way to top that last one. So if you haven't looked at it and you haven't eaten, please look at it after you've eaten. They use the nest to make microphones. I've already touched the nest. It would take $100 to give it a flick. You know, flick it with my 2 fingers, give it a little flick to really aggravate the bees. It would take $500 to grab it. I would grab it for $500. With bees in their mouth, so when they bark, bees come out of their mouth. Clem, always welcome to an excellent classic Simpsons quote. I was thinking about Treehouse of Horrors the other day, and I don't know exactly what happened to them. I think they just ran out of source material because the last few years of Treehouse of Horrors, as far as I can tell, haven't been very good. I like the couple that they did like 3D animation, which is nice. It's kind of neat. That's a throwback to that early one where they did a little Homer 3D. But I think they've just been kind of tapping dry on the source materials. I don't know if you guys have been watching much of the Treehouse of Horrors from The Simpsons, but that's kind of my feel-good, spooky time watch. I don't really care much for horror movies and such, so I just watch Treehouse of Horrors. And with Disney Plus, you can go and watch every single season. And I've been trying to catch up because I'm about 20 seasons behind. I mean, probably less than that. I'd say I'm probably about 13 seasons behind. I think there was probably a good period of time where I was still trying to watch Simpsons. Well past the age in which it was pretty decent. The bees are active right now. They go through little phases of being active and then kind of just all simultaneously stopping and doing nothing. So I don't know what it is about them. I don't know if it's like a panic signal that they send and they're like, freeze, everyone's got to stop moving. But they got a lot of business going on right here. Not a lot of people coming and going, though. It's a lot of just hanging out. So I don't know what they eat. I don't know where they're getting their food. I don't know where they're getting the energy that they're putting into these little capsules. Certainly don't understand what's going on inside of there. Yeah, I got to check that out, I think. I don't have a lot of time to watch TV. Well, yeah, it's because I get out there with like a guitar and I try to sing to them. I try to sing to them at night and they don't like it. It makes the bees upset when you try to serenade them. They don't like that. You shouldn't try to serenade the bees. It breaks their sleep and it pees them off. The bees get peas. What does tweaking mean? Tweaking. Tweaking or twerking, Russian agent? Tweaking or twerking? Tweaking means you're on drugs and you're stealing TVs from bars. You go into the tavern and you steal their television. That's what tweaking is. You're on drugs and you steal TVs. That's tweaking. That's what a tweaker does. Tweaker out by the speaker. You guys know this guy named Keller Williams? It's a musician who has a oh yeah, we had a tweaker on the stream a little bit who snagged the mic on the stream last time we were in Hollywood and was quite the itchy guy. What do? We shine the flashlight and then we grab the bugs. But what do we do with the bugs once we grab them? Put them in a box and torture them? This is bug torture? Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess there's more than one way to describe tweaking. I just assumed he meant the weird one. Aurorot, you're not wrong. It means you're like fine-tuning something. You're making small adjustments while you tweak. If you tweaked your back, you made a small adjustment, and I don't think it's usually not spoken in a positive context. If you start tweaking the electronics. Oh, do you see the fly? They're flying away. They follow your flashlight. Oh, okay. We'll try that. We'll do bug streams. Oh, especially in English, for sure. We'll do bug streams. I'm not afraid to do bug streams. As you might notice, some of my earlier videos were informational type videos about bugs, stuff that I'm actually really interested in. I like to do some types of videos like that, but they didn't seem to catch on. And I'm a very lazy man, and those require quite a bit of research and studying and production. So I will probably do some more of those, but what does it say in Russian? I wouldn't suspend you for speaking Russian. Depends on what it says. Does it say my feet stink or something? Because if you're talking shit about me, whoa, we're going to have issues. Oh, I see. You take a flashlight and you lure them away from their light. Oh, wouldn't that be crazy? You lure them away from the light, then you flip that flashlight off and you leave them stranded out in the middle of the darkness. Ooh, sucker! Thank you, Russian man. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what people say, as long as it's not like really dumb, really nasty stuff. You know, some people are silly. They just get a little silly on the internet, and I don't really care much for that. You can troll though. Trolls are welcome. If you're out there now and you're thinking like, I wonder if I can troll this guy, you can. You're allowed. It might not work, but you're allowed. You know, for instance, I don't know, is this Russian guy really a Russian guy? I don't know. Is he trolling me right now? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not mad about it. In fact, I'm happy. I'm actually happy about it. I actually like it. I do troll a little bit, just a little bit. If you guys see me out there on comments, it's probably a troll. I am a little sincere. There are times when I'm sincere. I'm a real dog. I'm not trying to lead you astray. I legit thought it would be a good idea to put the B stream up, and then this is what happened. So, you know, I'm a real one. I'm a little goof, as they say. Twerking, I think is what they were tweaking themselves. A swarm of bees or the bugs? I gotta do it. I gotta try it. I'm a bee. Bart Shitson. Bart Shitson. Well, Bart, thanks for confirming B status. B status confirmed. Bart Shitson. Like the stream if you like it. That's right. I assume anybody's a troll. Months and months and months. No, Russian, I didn't assume you were a troll. I said it would be okay if you were, though. Although I might have said, I don't know, maybe he's not even Russian. I don't know, maybe I said that. Sorry, I'm rinsing my bowl, guys. This may sound a little foreign to some people who don't have bowls or who don't rinse them, but I do. I'm rinsing it in my sink right now so that I don't have to wash it. Because that's what you do when you're a guy like me. Okay, what are we going to do? Let's get jazzed up on caffeine. You wanna? Okay, let's do it. Let's get wild, okay, guys? This is not going to be a full stream. I'm not going to do a full stream today. I might do it on Sunday. We want peace between Ukraine and Russia. Yeah, me too. Let's get that happening, Russian. Russia, is this safe for Americans to come to Russia right now? Like, is there a place that I can go where I'm going to feel comfortable and safe? They probably do have a collection of orders sent down from above. Okay, guys, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to adjust it one more time, okay? Whoa! Anything is selling coins. Do you have like a collection of coins? I'd love to see them. Are they on your channel? Oh, okay. So I should not go to Russia. All right. That's a good point. Where should I go? I need to go somewhere soon. I think I'm going to try to go somewhere soon. I'm going to try to go somewhere, I think in January or February. So if you all want to weigh in on where I should travel to, where you might want to see a live stream from that will not get me killed. I'm not trying to get killed or abducted or traded on some sort of black market. That is not fun for me. But interesting places I'm willing to go to, unique and curious places. I wanted to go to India. I might go to India. I'm not specifically going to stream. I'm just saying, inevitably, if my Wi-Fi holds out or whatever, I might go somewhere and stream while I'm there because I'm taking a fascination with doing streams in interesting places to show people what I'm experiencing directly. I'm not going to be an annoying, vlogger or whatever. I mean, I'm probably already annoying, so I'm not going to doubt that. But I'm not going to be like one of those travel vloggers or whatever, unless of course that starts paying the bees. Then of course I'll be a travel blogger. Of course. Let me go adjust that. I'm going to adjust that one more time, and if I have to adjust it for a third time, I'll probably go ahead and end the stream. So. That is annoying, anything. I really don't like that. It's illegal to smile at strangers. Okay. Comics, toys, baseball, football, NASCAR. Wow. Cool. Orarat, are you talking smack? Do you think I would love India so much? North Korea. I tried once. Yes. Olimar, we're back, everybody. Olimar's back. Hey, I love it. I love seeing familiar names here, guys. No, Gabagool, I'm not going to do anything with them. That's the point. I am going to recenter the camera, though. That I am going to do. And if anyone wants to send me $10 more, I'll touch it. Oh, wow. There's one flying around. They are getting active, so I wonder if it's like a late in the day activity thing. Okay. I'm going to recenter the camera. This might be the last time I recenter it. Keep on liking that stream if you like it, guys. Really appreciate it. Lick it. No. Thank you, Russian. There we go. That's better, right? That's better. Not gonna lick it. See, okay, let me see if I can count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count 10, and they are so quick. Thank you, India. Yeah, I'm gonna go to India. I like it. Did you see how quick they moved? Look at this. Wow, look at that. They're so mad. $100 and I'll flick it. I'll do one of these. Bam, bam. I'll do that, okay? $100 and I'll flick it. We as Russian people view Americans as strange creatures, just them, not me. Yeah, of course. We are strange. Look at what I'm doing. I'm asking for $100 to touch this nest. We're looking at bees. We've been looking at bees for 1 hour and 7 minutes. Yeah, helium, I'll flick it like that for $100. I touched it for 10. What people don't seem to understand is I don't want to flick it, you see? You understand? Do you understand? Helium? I don't want to flick it. I don't want to upset them in a way that's going to imprint my face on their face and want them to be upset with me forever. It's just not what I want for my life. Russians. Russia is a big country, so it would be hard to generalize about the Russians. But America as well is a pretty big country, so it's really hard to generalize about Americans. I think a lot of international people who've never been to America, it's hard for them to comprehend that. The United States is a pretty big country with a lot of different people, types of people in it. I know that's not a complicated thing to understand, but some people don't make that distinction. So it's always good to remind people. 10 soldiers in a row. Dragula says, didn't I get to go to school? Yeah, I didn't go to B school. Duh. I need to get that money. Touch ping them. Ping the touch. Yeah, maybe I'll go to India. I think I will go to India. I'll go to India next year. Early next year, I'll go to India. I think I'm gonna try to go to Japan. I would vote for James says lick the Wasp Hive for free. Do it for the viewers. No. I get scammed every country I go to. I have been scammed in every country I go to, usually dealing with fake money. I've got counterfeit money from Costa Rica, Peru, and China. China. How do you choose it? I've had it for a long time. I think I've had it since the olden days, in the old or very early 2000s. I think I just started using it on the internet. Oh my God, there's a wasp in my house. Oh my God. I think I can't remember what it is. It's kind of I think it was a Goonies thing at the time. Oh my God, there's a wasp in the house. Oh, how do I get it out? It's just hanging out on the roof. I got to get that out of here. Okay, it might be gasoline time. Guys, they deployed one of those agents into the house. Can you believe that? They deployed an agent into the house. So I got to get this jar out. And let me clip this mic on real quick so I can deal with this. Oh, man, I'm going to have to take the ladder. Son of a gun. Okay, let me see if I can... Okay, I think I can get it with this. I don't need a ladder, I need a chair. Hold on a second, guys. There's a wasp in the house. I gotta get it out of the house. Gotta get it out of the house. I will... Look, I'll let the money line decide what we do with the wasp after I get it, but... Oh man, they're all over the place. Okay, I think I have it. Oh, he's angry. He's really angry. There we go. And the wasp is acquired. Okay, I've got the wasp in a jar. Oh, it's the one. Guys, this is the one. It's the wasp. It's the wasp that was watching. This is like their scout. This must be their scout. AOL, yeah, AOL, like a username on my website. Yeah, everything basically. Lunch password. 12 o'clock hungry. So I just stuck with it. I didn't want to do anything new or different, so I just stuck with that as a username. So you'll find me on literally every platform that is Down in the Well, except for, is it Tumblr? I think it's Tumblr. I think some lady got the Down in the Well Tumblr, which is weird because, you know, it's dumb. Okay. Check it out. I know you don't believe me. See that? Just caught that one. It's in the jar. Oh boy. Mic down. Mic down. Mic's still going strong. That's good to know. I can do an hour-long stream. Look it. I got him. He's in the jar. We got the bee in the jar. This is the bee in the jar stream, everybody. Go ahead and weigh in what we got to do now. Oh yeah, this is a negotiation tactic. I have the bee. Who wants to come over and do one of those? I had a paper. I do need a lid. I need a lid. Stat. See, I have the paper. All right, so we have a captive. We'll sit and we'll think about what to do with the captive. I'll probably just let him out because I don't want to bring this negative energy into the house. Yeah, the bees are in formation. They're definitely wondering what the heck I'm doing up there. We're going to get juiced. Time to get juiced. It's Friday afternoon. I really should be doing some work, I think, but I'm not gonna. right now. Should I interrogate the bee? Black Air Force says I should. Oh my gosh, Ororot. Yeah, I'm gonna interrogate the bee. I'm gonna set up a little bee hostage situation. I'm gonna waterboard the bee. What's our preferred bee torture? Slip some bamboo underneath the bee's fingernails. Can you kill a bee with kindness? They always say you win more bees with honey. You attract more flies with honey than vinegar. So let's give him all the honey he can eat. They're not bee people. That's right. They're not bee people. They're insects. They're actually just insects. Whoa, powder them up. Give them a little diatomaceous earth. Suck all that delicious liquid from his body. Rip his stinger off. Show him maybe catch a second one and have them sting each other. This is sick. Honey board. Let's call them by their proper name, capital BEES. That's Mr. B to you, my friend. B money, money, money. Hornets. They're Hornets. They're Hornets. I don't know. I have one in captivity. I can give a little bit. I can give a little bit of an inspection, if we will. Give a little. Can someone link me to a diagram of what is a hornet, what is a bee, what is a wasp? I'd be happy to let myself know. They're wops? Are they wops? Like the song? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. We are going to train them to be what they need to be. Whatever it is they need to be, they will become. Ooh, we got a Dodgers game tonight. I'm not going to go. I am choosing not to get removed from Dodger Stadium tonight for the World Series, even though that would be some good stuff. Great footage for the stream. Great footage for the chat. Smaller and fuzzy and make honey. I don't know. I've been eating honey from these guys all day. What have I been eating if it's not honey, James? You tell me. News at 11. Maybe larvae. Oh, have I been sipping on larva? Dang, dang, dang. Okay, let me see here. It's 78 degrees right now. Let me see. Is it still 70? It's 77 now. Let's see here. Wasp versus Hornet. Let's see here. I got a little picture I'm pulling up here. Hornets have a grouping of 22 specific social wasps. What? Oh, I see. A hornet is a type of wasp. So every hornet is a wasp, but a wasp is not a hornet. A wasp is a general term for over 100,000 species of insects, including hornets. They construct paper and mud nests. Hornets construct paper nests, which we have a paper nest in front of us here. Stings are more painful, so I will only know if it's a hornet or a wasp if I can identify how painful the sting is. It says here hornets are more aggressive, and I did touch the nest, and they have not attacked yet. It says always leave wasp sprays to the pros, since these pesticides need careful application to preserve the honeybee population. Okay. But I do believe I can slip this mason jar over the nest and they would be gone. They would be gone in a second. You know what I'm saying? I should soak myself in wasp urine and see if I can blend in with the wasps. I asked, who was I talking to about? Someone was on the chat in Vegas talking about soaking themselves in deer urine or something like that for a hunting trip. And I was going to go ahead and do that. Try to make that one of our challenges on a stream. Yeah, the opening might not be big enough. I might have to get a wide mouth mason. If the pain is a 5 out of 10 out of, it's just a B. I should do like one of those tests, like what was the guy's name? Coyote Carlson or whatever. Yeah, I spilled the guts. I'm not afraid to say what happens. What Vegas and happens? What Vegas and happens, baby? I mean, above all else, this has been a pretty successful stream. It's introduced a lot of new and interesting people to the channel, and that's what I really appreciate. I have been having, I've been doing a short series all week where I think I posted, nearly one short video every day. So that was a fun little experiment. Didn't seem to, increase or decrease the views on the shorts at all. I just threw them up there trying to see what sticks. I'll try to do more packaged shorts like that. Maybe try to do like 5 or 10 of them in a row, just to see if I can capture lightning in a bottle like that. We'll see. It's all about figuring whatever the heck is going on. Sting operation. I should turn this wasp that we've captured into an informant. I wish I had like, how do I do like a second camera? I use like one of those little switching devices. What do the gamers use on their gaming streams? Use one of those switching devices in order to get a second camera in here so you guys can see me watching the bee stream. So I'm sitting on my couch right now just watching the bee stream myself. I'm just like you. I'm watching the bee stream as you're watching the bee stream, and we're all just watching the bee stream. But if I had a second camera set up, you could be watching the bee that I've captured while we're watching the bee stream. And I could actually force him to watch the bee stream with us. Come on in, let me out. That's actually not a bad idea, James. Waspception. We're coming up with a lot of cool stuff here. This is fun. I think we're winding down. I'm gonna be heading out for the night here tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream on Sunday. I'm not sure if I can make it. I think I have a video. It's a video I think I might upload tomorrow and see if I can get it out. I was gonna try to do a little research on these giant skeletons, see if I can do a big spooky skeleton freaking video, but I don't know if I'll get that out either. Oh, do we have an influencer? A beefluencer? No. We don't mess around. We've got to put the bees to work. Be nice. Behave. Yeah, we got it. All right, nailing it. Yeah, so we're going to keep doing what we got to do. I'm trying to make sure that we still have consistency. If I don't upload a full video on Saturdays, I'll at least try my best to put one of the more edited shorts up. Do people care about that type of stuff anymore? Do people really care, if it matters? Because now that shorts are going to be longer now, it's really going to decrease the opportunities. I see some people will upload horizontal edits of their vertical shorts, or they'll upload vertical short edits of their horizontal videos. So they'll shoot it horizontal, upload it as a regular video, and then shoot it same video, same cut as a short. Yeah, it's true. I do have multiple accounts, but I don't use them. I use them for other reasons. And it's not just a troll. I had actually set up other accounts simply just to make different YouTube content, because I'm thinking about content these days, content, and I'm really I'm trying to boil it down to just doing what I'm gonna do every day, all day, and seeing where that takes us. Because who knows? Because we could always stumble upon something that's interesting. I don't think it's a good idea to try and manipulate people's political opinions through troll accounts, though. I think that's a bad strategy. I think it's better just to be authentic and find a community of people that embrace you and want to be a part of whatever you're doing. Yeah, basically. Anything. It's like this is my main. So when you see me out there wilding on this, it's my main. It's when I want it. I don't care what people find when it's on this channel. It's I'll make comments. This is the one that I want people to see. Yeah, same, James. I'm a good natured troll. I do troll quite a bit, but it's fun. It's a little fun. It's good hearted, good natured. I think you can tell by the stream so far that I'm pretty laid back. I'd hope. If you guys think that I'm like a little bit anal retentive and like a little bit of a, if you guys think I'm a little bit of a, you're in the wrong neighborhood. I usually try to just be chill. I get a little bit. I get into little scuffles online every once in a while. I like to have a little fun. But I'm trying to just promote my stuff for the most part. Also, the way that the freaking algorithm works, you watch one freaking video of a lady cleaning her house covered in paint. And all of a sudden, it's all YouTube wants you to watch. And that's not what I want to watch. So there are times where I'll have to watch certain stuff on a different channel. But you won't see me commenting or, participating in any sort of activities on another channel. This is the one that I participate on. This is the one that I'm out there on. I don't think my Reddit account is active. I think they've banished me a number of times because back in the day, you used to be able to You used to be able to like secretly post videos from YouTube. Now they don't take videos from YouTube anymore, but you used to be able to secretly post videos like anonymously as if you weren't the guy who created the video. And you could get a little bit of traction from Reddit, and then Reddit shut that down. They found companies that were, manipulating the views on Reddit. They were using like the Reddit Our Videos page in order to make a lot of money. So Reddit didn't like that. So then they stopped allowing people to post their YouTube links. And so they would actually, block YouTube links. So you'd had to like use the Reddit player, which I think is a little silly. And they definitely didn't like it when you posted your own videos. So that was another thing that, I got shadow banned from Our Videos quite a few times. So I've had dozens of Reddit accounts. I don't know what I'm on right now. I just have it in there. And I just, leave it logged in. And now I just look at the Jeep Cherokee subreddit so that I know how to fix it. Because I'd be working on my Jeep Cherokee all the time. Because sometimes it requires work. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Sometimes you got to work on your vehicle because it breaks down. It'd be breaking down. They do be breaking down though. So yeah, I don't think, I don't know. Maybe, I really enjoyed going out with my friend Blake on Hollywood Boulevard. I think he's got a couple of, he's going to be doing he's in a musical called Rent right now. I don't know if I don't know if you guys know my friend Blake, so I'm not going to talk about him like you know him, but he's my friend Blake, and he does a lot of live streaming. He's really great at it, and I really like going out with him because his subscribers juice me up, you all juice me up, and his energy juices me up. Yes, thank you, anything. You're OG, you know what I'm talking about. And, the energy becomes more palpable when you have people around you. So obviously I'm sitting here on the couch with my dog and my new pet Wasp, and of course my chat, but it's a Friday afternoon and I'm trying to get juiced up. It's hard to get juiced when you're watching Waspo Vision. But thank you, anything. I really appreciate that. Or if you're talking to James, I appreciate that as well, because you're all being very civil in the comments. Isn't that nice when people are just like doing whatever? They don't just drop in and start saying things like English or Spanish. Who are you working for, Wasp? What were you doing in my living room, Wasp? What sort of details of my life were you trying to collect, Wasp? Should we do an interrogation stream where I just put a magnifying glass on the Wasp and we just interrogate it? Thanks, anything. I think I understood that. But yeah, if he goes out and streams, if our friend Blake goes out and streams. By the way, did you guys see that? If you're following Blake on Instagram, his character Damien did a stand-up set that ended up being an opening set for Bill Burr. It's hilarious. So that video clip is going viral for him. That's very funny. Yeah, I think I'm so hesitant to do a bee interrogation stream. Oh boy, I just don't want PETA on my ass, Eat dinner. Anything. Yeah, he's a workaholic for sure. The guy never stops, won't stop, cannot stop. I want to know more about anything. I really want to know more about these coins and collectibles that you have. But we can talk about it later, obviously. But I want to know the extent of what you do, because I wanted to start doing some streams where I talk to people about their collections. So I'm just infinitely curious about the clutter that people keep. I have a lot of stuff, but it's not anything all that interesting. Maybe one day I'll do a stream that kind of just looks at some of the stuff that I have kind of just lying around my house and talk about its lack of significance to me, but I do still keep it for whatever reason. I'm a stuffaholic. I keep all sorts of stuff. Low key, part-time hoarder. It makes people around me a little bit upset, but I am who I am, and I am what I am. I do what I do. So that is what it is. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm trying to test the waters to see like what people's tolerance are for more produced stuff like that. So try to do that. It'll be kind of like a podcasty type thing. I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I think we've kind of gotten to the point. The wasps are still with us. I'm actually very pleased to see that they haven't caused us any sort of harm or destruction. I don't really truly want to get to that $100 level where I flick it. So, all the new subscribers who were hoping that I flicked the nest, I'm glad that we didn't get there. Very happy. If you see a video of mine pop up into your stream, even if you don't like it, go ahead and like it and comment if you wanted to. Because even if you don't like the videos, you're just here to vibe on the stream. It really helps the channel if, there's activity on those videos. So if you are a content creator or you're making videos or making silly jokes or whatever, I'm happy to follow your channel as well. I need more people in my community. Also, I'm not precious about my following to follower ratio. Some people are weird about that. Not me. I do. Would Trump give me $1 million to eat it? And I'm not going to lie here. I'm not trying to get political. I would take $1 million from Trump to eat that nest and as many bees as I could get in my mouth from that nest. Would it be worth it? Can you guys debate real quick in the comments about whether or not it would be worth $1 million from Donald Trump? I think that is actually pretty important to that. Yeah, it is. It's it's like right on it. Let me do a poll. Would you take 1 million from D. Trump to eat entire nest and bees? Start poll. How long did the poll last? Go ahead and weigh in real quick just to see what happens with the poll. I don't know. Yeah, me too. I'm a solid yes on that. Can they squeeze out of cover? Good question. Or would I take $1 million to die? How quickly do I die after I receive the million? The entire million. Is there a loophole that I could use in order to avoid accepting the entire million? Let me see where it's at. Is it on the flat or is it on the... Yeah, it would be tough. It would be tough, Curtis. You'd have to really get creative and quick to get in there and really get the bees, because it's on this. Okay, so it's actually on the slat. So it's on the slat, not the flat. So it's on the slat, so you could get it if you were quick, but they could squeeze out on the top. Bring on the petrol and fire. Shane, what's up? We're asking about whether or not we would accept $1 million from Donald Trump to eat this nest and all the bees in it. Araz, it's not my bathroom, it's outside. They are wasps. Yeah, I think people are... Orarat is bringing up a good point. Is it possible that Trump doesn't pay up? Ooh, James is bringing up a loophole. I'll take the loophole for $1 million, please. I don't think that it's a good idea to eat them, but I do believe that the $1 million is probably for eating them live. And I have to ask, what are the risks involved with eating 10 wasps and their nest alive? What are the risks we're talking about? Big D? God, someone's got to be calling him Big D. Bob Cox says there's no risk. So we're actually we're guilt-free eating 10 wasps. Ten wasps and the nest. That means we're pulling a what is the Jedi order where they go and get the little Padawans? That's what we're doing here to these wasps, by the way. If we eat that whole nest. Shane, you got them both? Yes. Aura rot. Look, right there. Proof is in the pudding, my friend. We sent them around the world, Aura rot. Aura rot was, I'm going to try to read this name out loud, and if I say something inappropriate, go ahead and remind me. Aura rot tangfunpol. We what? But James, do we die? That's what I'm asking, James. I'm asking a legit and honest question. I don't know the answer. Do we die? If we get stung 10 times in the mouth, let's say the roof of the mouth, the tongue, the throat. DWB. That's almost like my name. Down in the well. Yes, Araz, please ask ChatGPT. Should I ask ChatGPT? Uh-oh. Okay, he's still there. Shane, to update you. Okay, I'll ask ChatGPT. To update you, Shane, I have captured one of there is an insurgent wasp that has entered my domicile, and I've sequestered it in a jar. So we have captured a wasp, and we're keeping it in a jar right now. The dude says I should use gas. Okay, let me ask ChatGPT real quick. What are the risks of eating 10 living wasps for $1 million of Donald Trump's money? Okay. Eating 10 live... This is from ChatGPT, guys, okay? So this is coming straight from ChatGPT. Here we go. Eating 10 live wasps, even for a substantial amount of money, poses several risks from ChatGPT. Allergic reactions. Some people are allergic to wasp venom, which I am not, which can lead to severe reactions, including anaphylaxis, which would be probably exacerbated because it's getting stung right where the anaphylaxis is going to occur. But I am not allergic currently. Stings. Live wasps can sting when threatened, leading to pain, swelling, and possible infection. Okay, that wouldn't be cool. To have an infected tongue would be gross. Hygiene and contamination. Wasps may carry bacteria or parasites that could cause gastrointestinal issues. Now, that's something I never considered, is whether or not there's going to be bacteria or parasites on the wasps. These are not clean. There's no way to sanitize these wasps prior to eating and devouring them. Psychological effects. Okay. The act of consuming living creatures might cause distress or anxiety for some individuals. Not a problem for me, my friends. I could eat the hell out of something that's alive. These wasps couldn't scream in enough terror for me to be deterred from eating them alive for $1 million. Legal and health implications. Depending on where you live, there could be legal or health regulations regarding the consumption of live insects. Okay. So someone might have to check with the local ASPCA and the local ordinance just to make sure that I'm not violating some sort of international code of honor by eating and devouring 10 wasps live with their nests and children. Overall, while the monetary reward is tempting, the health risks and potential for severe reactions make this a dangerous proposition. Yeah, but that's why $1 million is $1 million. That's why it's $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Petrol, they're going to drop. Yeah, that's been the recommendation, that we fill up a jar with diesel fuel or gasoline, put the mouth of the jar over the nest, and let them go away. But I'm not going to do it currently. I'm definitely not going to do it on stream because I think that gets me. I think that gets me kicked out. I think that gets me kicked off the internet. 60% said yes, 40% said no. I think that the yeses have it. If former President Donald Trump offers me $1 million and the money's on the table in escrow. Brian says, yes, yeah, me too. I think I would too. If it's sitting there in escrow, someone else is in custody of the $1 million, I would eat it. I would prefer to smash them up and eat them as like a slurry, like a milkshake. Slurp it up with a straw. If I could eat them with a straw, I would. Because, you know, Brian is making a really good point here, because even the sacrifice, if you happened to, let's say, kick the bucket, you know, you pass away, you still got the $1 million, and that's going to be helpful for all of the people around you. You know? Yeah. Well, hope the insurance is good, DWB, you know what I'm saying? Insects are not an animal. Okay. Well, they do. I watched some videos where they're stir frying the bugs. They stir fry the little grasshoppers and such. Yeah, that's right. Fly me to a different country. Put a little poultice. Hey, Brian says they'll be fine. That's the confidence that I like. That is the confidence that I appreciate in someone who's willing to take up a dare like this. And by the way, I'm also on the yes side of this. I think for $1 million, I would be happy to eat them. I don't think I would like and enjoy the. I don't think I would like or enjoy the experience, but I would do it. $1 million. $1 million's, even nowadays, is still a pretty decent chunk of change. Sweet baby Rays. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back. Yeah. Free medical. Oh, hell yeah. The NZ. Dude, I will eat locust for sure. $100 for an ambulance is a great deal. Yeah, you got to chew quick. The Russian agent came back in favor of Vladimir Putin 2024. I don't know if we have an option, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, $1 million is life-changing money. Not if you have, I mean, if you already have 100 million, 1 million doesn't matter. But I have 0 million, so wouldn't it be cool? Chat, just let me know if this would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool if this time next year I make an announcement that I'm now currently a 1 millionaire because of all the work that we've been doing here? That would be nice. Would you be excited for me if I was able to announce 1 year from now? I mean, I would like it to be sooner, to be honest. Wouldn't it be nice if I was able to announce I am a 1 millionaire? That would be outstanding. Russian agent brings up a really good point. Their father works for the government, so they have a decent life. That is not, he's not wrong about it. Not wrong about it. That's probably true in most countries, to be honest. And it's just commentary on the way things go. Oh, yeah, of course. James is excited for me. That's awesome. Orarat is making a good point. I have nothing to lose, so I lose nothing on the bet. It would be cool to have $1 million. I think that having $1 million would definitely put me in a great position to be a little bit more flexible with what I do with my life. You know what I'm saying? It would make me a very rich man, and I would be very, very pleased. 1 bottle of vodka? That's all it's going to take? Wow. That's wild. 1 bottle. I mean, yeah, I mean, if after drinking a bottle, or at least half a bottle, I'd probably do it for free as well. You get paid for going to school? That's awesome. Yeah, or you know what's funny? Funny or sad? What you guys depend. You guys tell me. Funny or sad? I looked it up. There's a candy bar called the 100 Grand, right? Oh, Shane brings up a good question. Is it after tax or before tax? So there's a candy bar called the 100 grand bar. And in the United States, 100 grand means $100,000. Okay. So $100,000, when this candy bar came out, it was in 1964, $100,000. So I did a little inflation calculator to see how much a $100,000 would be worth in today's money. And guess what it told me? In 1964, if I purchased an item for $100,000, in 2024, the same item would cost $1,017,100. It's a 917.1% cumulative rate of inflation. The 100,000 grand bar is now a $1,017,100 bar. My DWB says I got $1 million bucks. I would buy a new butt. Mine got a little crack in it. My wiener's got a hole in it. I would get that plugged. 1,000 euros equivalent to 500 USD. That's a bummer. I need more than that. Adjusted for inflation bar. They should. That should be an art project. One of those Banksies. Banksy should get out there and do that as an art project. Let's see here. I would invest. What would I invest? What would we invest in? What would we invest $1 million in? I think that's probably the right thing to do. Invest your money to get more money. Invest that money to get more money. Invest that money, get more money. Invest that money, get more money. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't listen to me. Gold. Investing in gold is probably not a bad idea, you know. Gold, ha! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Gold, yeah! Do it again, yeah! Save your money, become the next Russian billionaire. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's not cool, Shane. I have a house right next door to me that's $500,000. It is a 1-bedroom, living room, kitchen kind of deal. No outside storage, no garage. You're on a property with 3 other houses and no parking. $500,000. It's $500,000. It's crazy. So, no thank you. That's right. There is an actual use for gold. Gold actually has a function. It's a really good. It's really good conductor of electricity. Okay, guys. I think if you guys like what we do on the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if you don't worry about it. Maybe we'll please you the next time around. We'll put you in a better position of liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to donate $1 million to me, I'll take it. And if you don't Don't look. Yes, Bloodleaf, we're looking at insects today. We've been watching them for almost 2 hours. And we'll go ahead and we're going to end the stream. Sorry that you just popped in, but we'll see if we can get another stream going here this weekend. We'll see how things go. We got spookiness coming up next week. Maybe we'll go to that West Hollywood. West Hollywood gets a little bit crazy. 60% or we're at. So we like to have it come to the Venmo. When it comes to the YouTube, you only get 60%. So 60 cents for every dollar. But all good, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.